Hi, my name's Lydia from Rivervale Maxus. I'm here because you've got a new eDeliver 3 on the way. This video is going to show you how to get the best out of your vehicle.
Thanks, Lydia. Hi, I'm Rob. I'm here to give you the static presentation on your Maxus eDeliver 3. So we'll start at the front of the vehicle, where the vehicle has a lightweight plastic bonnet to keep the weight down, which helps obviously keeping the range high. The charging points for the vehicle are located behind the Maxus symbol. If you push it, it pops out. You have a standard 7-pin type 2 charging lead, which will go on the top, or you can also use a CCS rapid charge system, which will give you back a 45-minute charge up to 80% of your van's capacity. That is standard on all Maxus eDeliver 3s. You have, when the vehicle is running, daytime running lights, lower rear fog lights. You don't have a grille because obviously the air conditioning isn't generated by wind into the bonnet. As we go around to the side of the vehicle, you have the side loading door. So the entry point in, the vehicle comes with a fully rubber floor and a standard from the factory plastic thin ply liner system. We have other options for ply liner kits, which we can talk about at the time. You can have either standard plywood, or we have a Legend ply kit, which is a very hard-wearing polycarbonate kit, which is completely washable and is good if you're using chemicals or anything like that. It's very resistant. We can put a long life resin flooring for you should you require that also. So as you come around to the side at the back of the vehicle, you have twin doors, which will open completely out for you. The Maxus van has a payload capacity of 945 kilos. As you can see, you could load a couple of Euro pallets straight into the vehicle on a forklift should you need to. And we can send the brochure across for you should you need specific requirements for load length and height entrance into the doors. So coming around to the side into the driver's cockpit. As you can see here, on the door you have your locking system and your electric windows. Again, everything you see here is completely standard on the Maxus range. Okay, so here we are in the driving area of the Maxus eDeliver 3. I'm going to walk you through the steering wheel controls, all the controls for the stereo, how to activate the aircon system, get it to work properly, and also to how to maximise the range from your electric van. So first of all, if we start with the steering wheel, you have volume controls on the right hand side. You can also choose to move between Bluetooth, auxiliary, radio, or USB, whatever you're choosing to use for the music or media you want to listen to. You've got the answer button and the hang up button for the telephone. You can also mute from here as well. So you control the cruise control on the left hand side, or you can set it as a speed limiter. So you can set it if you're looking at the left hand side here, you've got the indicator stalk with your headlights. Your auto function for your headlights will obviously mean that when it gets dark, the lights will come on. The van will constantly run with daytime running lights. And then obviously at night when it gets dark, your headlights will beam up to full beam. Your fog lights are also mounted here on a secondary switch just on the inside of the stalk. On the right hand side, you have the control for your windscreen washers, which is just here. You can set that to high, low, intermittent, and then control the speed of the intermittent for the wipers for you as per usual. On the central reservation here, you can see you've got the stereo set up with your air conditioning. So if I just turn it on so the lights come on the dash. You've got a full colour screen, which is a touch screen. You can utilise this to access into the various parts of the system, such as the media system, the telephone. If you have an iPhone, it comes with Apple CarPlay or QD-Link as standard, which you would connect via this USB socket here to your phone, and you can actually play your maps through Google Maps up onto the screen. You can then control the stereo system you listen to. It's got DAB as standard and Bluetooth phone connection for the phone. Okay, so when you want to connect your phone, if you switch on your Bluetooth and then have the van search for accessible phones, it should bring up a list of everything that's within range. Okay, it's now found the phone. And there it is, that's it. You're now connected. If you want to, you can download all your latest contacts, phone numbers, obviously your recent call history, everything will be stored on there. Within that, you also can control certain things with the vehicle, like the follow me home lights, how the vehicle locks, the lock feedback, whether it honks, flashes, or flashes and honks for you. A safety feature which I find quite good is the unlock button. When you first unlock the vehicle, it will only on the first press unlock the driver's door, should you want it to. You can then set it to, when you get in the vehicle, you can open up and let someone else in. It's a good safety feature if you're at night time, if you're getting in the vehicle on your own. You've got full control of the other apps. If you go through here, you've got the radio, the albums, the system settings will take you into where you control your Bluetooth, sound, and your general, which is your lightness, your English language, date, time, and then you've got back to the home function, takes you straight back to the main system. Your air conditioning unit is down here. As long as it's on at least the first active control number, which is 1, you can choose between aircon or heater. Once the vehicle is at the temperature you're comfortable with, if you press the econ button, it will then keep that at an ambient cabin temperature for you. You can choose to recirculate within the vehicle, and you can also put full blast up to the front windscreen should you want to clear the windscreen off. You can control where the vehicle blows to, up to your feet, down out to your face, or all of the above. You have a secondary power source here, which is a 12-volt cigarette light socket. As I said earlier, you've got a USB socket here, and if you look down here, you also have a secondary USB socket which you could choose to run a charger from as well. To get the most out of the driving of the vehicle, I'm going to show you how to start and get the vehicle into the ready position so you're able to drive. So like a normal vehicle, you put your key in, turn it so all your lights come on, your dash lights up, that gives you all the information you're looking for. To get it into ready mode, so you can actually put it into drive and drive off, you have to put your foot on the brake and turn it one more bit forward, and it clicks and comes back to you. Then the word ready shows on the dash. That lets you know you're completely ready to drive the vehicle. You would then choose to put it into reverse or drive and drive away. With the system itself, you want to be set up to, if you're going to drive and maximize the range on the vehicle and drive city driving, of which the range is somewhere between 150 and 200 miles. And that is based on a combined cycle, or what we call city range. City range is where you get the very best driving style at the vehicle with high regeneration. The vehicle's not driven excessively fast because you have it in eco mode. Eco mode locks the vehicle to do a maximum of 56 miles an hour. And with the regeneration button, you can choose between three function levels, which is low, medium, or high. If you put it into high, what it does is every time you take your foot off the brake, take your foot off the accelerator, or choose to brake, the van itself will maximise how much electricity it pushes back into the regen system. So it increases the capacity for it to charge itself, and will give you that further range. You've then got the anti-traction control, which you can switch off should you need to. You can dip your headlights, and you've got electric heated mirrors, which are located right here on the side.
Thanks, Rob. That's your handover video complete. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me and Rob know at Rivervale Maxus.